So I just got back from Technology Masterminds and I was able to actually interact with the team that's developing KW Command, Kelly, the cloud, the My Referral platform, the whole shenanigans. And it was really awesome to be able to get my hands dirty and actually play with the tools and better understand what it all is, what it all do for you, and when you'll have it in your hands. So I'm excited to share that information. But what I'm really excited to share for you is really what effect that this investment that Keller Williams has made for us is going to have on you as an individual business owner. Now, regardless if you're making additional investments in your technology platform or not, we did a couple exercises with top agents that were in the room and kind of basically brainstormed what else those agents are spending money on. And so we interviewed a $3 million producing agent, a $20 million producing agent, and then a $60 million producing agent. And what they shared is that there are significant things that, even though they have eEdge and other things, that they're having to spend money on because eEdge wasn't working for them with a team or what have you. So some of the things that they listed off that they're actually writing checks for with outside vendors were a database. What I want you to do while I'm doing this exercise, I want you to think about your checkbook and who you're writing checks to, because you may be able to add to this list for me. So just think about you and your business right now, because I want to interact with you about specifically what this program will do for you. Besides a database, many of the teams work off of a team platform. So this could be Boomtown, Tiger Leads, Commission Inc., Chime. There's a whole list of different programs that agents are using. Most had also invested in some type of marketing platform. In addition, many had invested in things like Brivity, that basically was, I'll just say, transaction management add-on. So Brivity is kind of a gentle reminder of all the things that you promised to do, like, for example, when you take a listing. And what's cool about it is it communicates with your seller and kind of gives you credit for every little step that you do. Many invested in dialers, websites. In addition to what they may have already gotten through KW, they didn't like it, so they went and bought their own, which included additional expense with IDX, because a website without IDX is completely worthless. Many had another platform for blogging. And I know I'm missing things, so I'm curious what you would add to this list. Now, in addition to this, most had some sort of personal assistant, part-time, full-time, transaction coordinator, just to keep their heads on straight, which I think you can assimilate. This is a big job that you guys have. Now, what's interesting is we started calculating the actual true expense of what the agents that are at Keller Williams that have Playster, that have eEdge, what they're also investing in their business to compensate what, frankly, eEdge and their websites weren't doing for them. And it was interesting because depending on the agent's current volume really dictated, was it they were just investing, say, $99 in maybe top producer, or were they spending $1,000 to maybe even $4,000 a month on a platform, or maybe even multiple platforms? Were they investing maybe $50 a month in Canva or something else that they're investing in to make their marketing pretty? Transaction management like Brivity, I think many of you have spent about $300 a month for that. Dialers, this is a big one, and it depends on how many people you have on your system, but that was an additional expense. Website IDX, most were spending $1,000 at least a month on that because of both website IDX and then website management, because of course you have to hire someone to actually do something with your website so that it creates SEO. And then blogging, again, that could be even just $50. So what's cool about it is if you start adding all this up and looking at what type of investment the average agent is making in addition, above and beyond what they get with Keller Williams, it's a significant amount of money. And the reality is, if you actually bottom line it, in most cases, it was actually more than our cap. So here's what I want you to remember. This program that's being rolled out will take care of all of these things for you. It's being developed by the top agents in the world. It's just about ready to be released in its first iteration. So you'll have the ability to off those other expenses. And it's like having a personal assistant. I couldn't believe it when I was playing around with Command, seeing what it was telling me to do. It was giving me the phone numbers to call. It was taking away all that wonderment of who should I call today? What should I do to interact with my people? And it put it right in front of me. So it was like the best assistant possible. And so I want you to just be really open to the change that's about to happen with our platform, because frankly, we were disappointed when eEdge was rolled out. And frankly, many of you don't use much of the tools. So I want to let you know that I'm very excited about what's coming. And I want to talk to you one-on-one and kind of show you what I know, talk about what you're specifically doing with your business, and encourage you to just be open-minded to what's to come. Now, first things first, I want you to go download Kelly. So if you go to your app store, it's like a teal KW logo. The reason why is because of the number of referrals that are being handed off to agents across the country is just ridiculous. And for the most part, most of those referrals being handed out are not with people agents know. They're just kind of blind referrals. So you may have already been sent a referral and you wouldn't even know about it if you haven't downloaded Kelly. So it works like a Facebook notification. You'll have a notification with like a number that pops up and says, hello, you've got a referral, or someone that's asking to join your network. And that is how they're going to be handing you that referral. So this office, in the first, I think it was like 2 weeks that platform was live, we got 13 incoming and 16 outgoing. And what I thought was really cool is these were all different agents. It wasn't just our top teams getting a whole bunch of referrals. It was actually 16 different agents were getting those opportunities. And so I don't want you to miss that out. So go download Kelly for me now. And I'm going to ask to get on your calendar so that we can talk turkey about what you're doing with your business and how I can help you save a lot of money, but also take advantage of what's coming soon. So can't wait to connect. If you wouldn't mind, if you could call or text me with a few times that might work for you. I'd love to get together within the next month, whenever you can make time. The only challenge I'm going to have is I'm going to be in Italy for my honeymoon, May 4th to the 14th. So let's try to find some time to get together. Let's talk about you and your business, because I know that this is going to change your world and I care about you.